This is the this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishop, and elders, the great millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, pushing this word in all sincerity and in truth, to the hopeful elect, 144,000. Shalom. It's the brother Dama Agabar here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, which Yahweh is the true name of who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is the true name who the world calls Jesus Christ, and the Paleo Hebrew, the Lashawan Kodash, the Holy Tongue. All right, and as you can see, man, hey, we're definitely living in an evil time, and you can feel it in the air that something big is about to happen. You've been seeing a lot of these major players, a lot of these goons of these global elites. You see a lot of them stepping down. You see a lot of them moving out of positions of power. You see Klaus Schwab is about to step down. I think, what's his name? Jamie Dimon of one of those major bankers, he's stepping down. You see a lot of these major players, a lot of these so-called goons of the elite, they're, packing it up and moving out of positions of power. And you see a lot of talk of financial collapse. You see these banks are getting ready to fold. You see the shit going on with the price of silver and gold. A lot of these elites, a lot of these, individuals are getting called out. They're losing the information war. People are waking up. And now you're seeing a lot of push for, this digital beast system that these devils are about to unleash on you people, whether you're ready for it or not. All right. There's a huge push for all of this digital ID system. Now it's getting to the point to where they're going to lead you people down a path that's going to lead straight to the mark of the beast, which is the implantable RFID micro C-hip. But first, they're going to put in place all of these digital passes and digital permission slips for you people, to ultimately enter into in order to function around your daily life. And then they're going to slam the door shut when they bring the MOTB. All right. But I want to read this Ecclesiastes in a different translation. Let me get this in the NLT. Let's see what that says. It says Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and 11. No. In 12, it says, people can never predict when hard times might come. Like fish in a net or birds in a trap, people are caught by sudden tragedy. All right. And this is what you see this devil is about to unleash, is all type of pure hell, man. All right. And I was reading another article to where now, they're about to really start pushing all of these. They're about to bring in another lockdown. They're about to force this new H5N1 to be the new boogeyman, to be the new disease X. And, and they're trying to position who to gain the power that they want, so that when they spring this new, P on everybody, the WHO will have complete and total control to lock every single thing down. And this time, in order for you to leave your house, to go to work, to go to the bank, to go to the grocery store, you're going to need, the digital permission slips needed in order to identify yourself. No more can you identify yourself with a signature. No more can you identify yourself with a physical identification card. You're going to have to identify yourself with your biometrics, man. You're going to have to literally identify yourself. All right. And these devils are making the move, and they're setting the trap for this to happen. All right. And I was reading this article from Zero Hedge, says 2024 and the inevitable rise of biometrics. And let's look at what the word inevitable means. Inevitable means certain to happen, unavoidable, as war was unavoidable, inescapable. Let's look at some of the synonyms or the similarities. Bound to happen. All right. Predetermined, predestinated, preordained. You see? And this is what these devils are ultimately trying to do. It's already preordained. They already have, it written in stone that the biometrics is going to be the way only way you're going to be able to buy or function in this man's new digital beast system that he's going to implement, and is going to culminate and be crowned with the MOTB, which is the micro C hip. All right. And we've been warning you ad nauseum here at Great Millstone. So all you guys talking about, all you talk about is the MOTB, all you talk about is the micro C hip, which is not true, but it is true because, hey, we were ordained to give you warning from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And as the true watchmen and true prophets would do, whenever we come across this information, whenever we see this man, putting it out there, it's our job and it's our duty as servants of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to give you warning and to put you up on game and to blow the trumpet, letting you know that, look, this thing is coming, be prepared so that you can know what to do and what not to do, and the blood can be off of our hands. All right, and we've already showed you all the different movies, all the different books, scenarios, how this devil is literally showing you right in your face, through, movies, entertainment, music videos, commercials, that, this is the wave that he's pushing, and that this thing is biblically and prophetically written within the Holy Scriptures. And we're just, telling you ahead of time. It says, have you noticed a lot of two-factor authentication prompts lately? Are you getting email verification codes that take forever to arrive, so you have to request another? Perhaps you are asked to do captchas to prove you're not human, and they seem to be getting more complex all the time or simply not working at all. What do you think that might be? We'll come back to that. Did you know we're in a breakthrough year for biometric payment system? And what is biometric? Let's look that up, man. All right, a biometric is involving the automated recognition of individual by means of unique physical characteristics, typically for the purposes of security. A biometric passport, relating to or involving the application of statistical analysis to biological data. You see? Let's look at some images. Let's see what it shows. Yeah, see how you scan your face? Apple does that. You got to scan your face to open your phone. You got to use your fingerprint to open your phone. These are all biometrics, okay? And this is what is becoming the new norm. This is how now you're going to have to be able to identify yourself in this inevitable, what does it say, the title? This inevitable rise of biometrics. And eventually, you're going to have, all of your biometrics and, inserted inside of you eventually, all right? All this physical biometrics with your fingerprint, your face scan, your iris scan, your palm scan to go into the grocery stores, all the et ceteras that go along with that eventually will be inside of you, man. And that's the MOTB that we've been prophetically warning you about. It says, according to this story from CNBC, JP Morgan and MasterCard are on board with the technology and intend a wide rollout in the near future following successful trials. And eventually it's going to be every business, every form of activity in this man's society is going to be on board with this technology. And your biometrics will be your only access into functioning within this man's new world order. You see? And we've been telling you this and warning you that, this is the new wave. This is where everything is going. This is why they want a cashless society, CBDC, so that everything about you can be tracked and traced and monitored, and you can be slapped with a social credit score. You can be slapped with a carbon copy, a carbon, what is it called? A carbon credits, to where, all of your uses of resources on this planet will be monitored and tracked, man, and will be permissible by the powers that be. And you won't be able in the future to buy or sell unless you bow down and worship this new beast system that he's implementing worldwide. You see? It says in March this year, JP Morgan signed a deal with Pop ID to begin a broad release of biometric payment systems in 2025. You see, and this is why I did videos earlier telling you that, hey, pretty soon, man, if you want to go to the ball game, if you want to go to a concert, if you want to go to a water park, you want to go ride roller coasters, you want to go do a lot of your worldly activities in this world, you're not going to be able to do these things unless you do it in a digital way. You're going to have to use your biometrics and identify yourself on this system in order to receive anything, man. You're not going to be able to, scalp tickets or have side hustles or move or buy or sell without the scope of the powers that be hovering over you and allowing you access to these things, You better have your social credit score, but it be up to par. You better be a good slave. You better take all your inoculations and your jump shots. You better follow all the protocols and the rules of the authority that they are, commanding you to do. Otherwise, you'll be separated, man. All right. It says a MasterCard spokesman told CNBC, our focus on biometrics as a secure way to verify identity, replacing the password with the person, you see, is at the heart of our efforts in this area. And it's going to be like this on every on every level, man. That's why you see these Whole Food stores now. In order for you to have access to come inside of their stores, you have to have the palm reader access. You can't walk into that store and buy and sell without having that form of biometric information readily available in that Whole Foods for you to shop, for you to get the turnstile to open, for you to gain access to that particular location and business. You see, this is why a lot of these small businesses, big businesses, are going cashless. They're not accepting cash anymore. You see? And it's happening like this all over. It's a global agenda. It's happening everywhere. And all of these companies and businesses and banks and institutions, they're all involved. They're all going to get on board. Otherwise, they're going to have to face deletion, or their business won't be able to get loans or operate or function unless they get down with this new beast system. And that includes each and every person walking on this planet Earth, man. You see? And this is what John the Revelator saw when you read Revelation the 13th chapter. He literally saw this new beast system being all over the earth, and he saw people receiving that sea ragamuffin in their right hand or in their foreheads in order to buy or sell it to function within this man's system. It says Apple Pay already lets you pay with a face scan, while Amazon has introduced Pay by Palm in many of their real-world stores. You see? Visa showcased their latest palm biometric payment set up at an event in Singapore earlier this year. See, it's not only just in Singapore. This is happening all over the place, man. And it's going to be here. It's already here in Babylon the Great. But this is a global agenda of these elites. All right? They're only going to leave you one way and one way only. Either you're going to worship their image and receive their mark, or you're going to be separated and ultimately starved out and killed if you don't get along with the get along. You see, if we've been warning you year in and year out, and we've been telling you that all of this different stuff, your debit card, all this technology on the phones, your biometrics, all these different things were all gradual steps until the MOTB. And this devil has been slowly but surely, dog walking everybody into this system by the means of what? It being more convenient. And it's going to get more and more convenient. They're going to start telling you, oh, you don't need to carry your wallet. You don't need to carry your, you don't have to worry about losing your purse or having your wallet snatched or worried about using, physical forms of identification. Isn't it convenient to just walk out of your house and everywhere you go, you can be identified just with a scan of your eye, just with a scan of your face or your palm or your thumb, and eventually just with a swipe of your right hand with your micro C-hip. You see? And like elders been saying for a long time, you're going to have rappers doing this shit. You're going to have commercials. You're going to have, the movies already been showing you this, until eventually now it's going to be right in your face here, live and direct. You see? And we've been telling you these things and warning you ad nauseum about all of these things, man. All right? And now it's here. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And we've been, starting with the elders and the apostles, we've been telling you this for 14, 15 years. The elders and the apostles, even longer, that this is where this technology would eventually lead. And all of you scoffers and you shit talkers were saying, when that's going to happen, when that's going to happen. It's June, ain't no microchip. Yeah, well, that don't sound so funny now, right? You see a lot of these guys are not making or scoffing at the fact that this prophecy that we've been telling you is finally coming to pass. And you literally see it taking form to the point to where even Esau and the West and these different, goon stooges of the elite are coming out and telling you this shit, man. This is where everything is headed. This is where the technology is leading, and now it is speaking, and now, you, Jake, gonna have to deal with it, man. It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, and it's not tarrying anymore. because as Esau's running out of time, as Esau is losing the information war, people were waking up. Now he has to make haste. Now he can't drag his ass anymore or drag his feet. Now he has to move with haste in order to bring this thing out. And this is why you're about to see all hell break loose in this society, because one of the ways he's going to be able to implement this, this system is by bringing all of the chaos and the disorder and the dysfunction. Finance. He's going to crash this dollar. He's going to, probably cause the election to be canceled. He's going to allow, a lot of these migrants and these sleeper cells coming into this country to start doing type of T attacks and blowing shit up and attacking, churches, attacking so-called Negroes and doing something to where they're going to get things to spiral out of control in this country. And, he's going to use all these things to ultimately try to bring in, to speed up his agenda. All right. It says, it says, as we covered in this week, PayPal is pushing out its own biometric payment systems in the name of preventing fraud. As always, this is not just an issue in the West. Chinese companies have been leading this race for a while, with Alipay having biometric payment options since 2015. And I think Elder Apostle Tahar did a video with that Chinese chick when she was in the grocery store, she couldn't buy shit or buy anything unless she had her biometrics uploaded to an app to where she could shop in that grocery store. And she had to upload a biometric picture of her face in order for her to even buy anything in that store. Otherwise, guess what? She would starve to death because she wouldn't be allowed access in any of those stores in China without having the proper two-prong app. What do they call it in the beginning? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it in the first? Yeah, two-factor authentication prompts, man. But they're going to have multiple forms of biometrics on you in order to, to basically, say that that you even exist or that you're a real person, man. It says Moscow's metro system has been using facial recognition cameras for biometric payments for over a year. And it's not just payments. Replacing the passwords with the person has already spread to other areas. Hoping to corral support for biometrics from the right, national governments are collecting biometrics to curb illegal immigration. You can expect that to spread, which is, one of the many reasons of why they're bringing all these damn migrants in here to this country, is in order to use that as an excuse to, roll this shit out. It says the European Union will be implementing a new biometric entry-exit system as soon as October of this year. Biometric signing is on the rise too. Laptops, tablets, and smartphones already come with face reading and fingerprint scanning tech to confirm your identity. Social media companies have been collecting biometric data for security and identification purposes for years. Google Play launched a new biometric accessibility feature only a couple of weeks ago, and it's all just so convenient, isn't it? So much faster than emailing security codes and solving increasingly impossible catch paths, both of which have unaccountably got harder and more complicated recently and will doubtless continue to do so. It says, and this is how they get you with convenience. They won't ever remove the old-fashioned ways of accessing your account, but it will get increasingly slow and difficult to use while biometrics gets faster and easier. It says, meanwhile, the propaganda will begin to flow. Influencers will be paid to use cool, futuristic biometric payments options, feel like having superpowers, and contrive viral videos. Biometrics will save the day in a trendy move or TV show. Like I said, man, they're going to start getting these celebrities, more of these influencers to push this shit, just like they use these influencers to, deceive you people into getting the stabby jabby, It's going to be the same with the, this biometrics is going to be the same with the MOTB when it's fully implemented, man. All right? It says, some old funny duddy will go on Question Time and rant about the new tech just before saying something racist or denying climate change. Maybe a major hack or cyber attack will only affect those who haven't switched to biometric authentication yet. You get the idea. Goddamn. All while the supranational corporate megaliths will be creating a massive database of voice recordings, finger and palm prints, facial and retinal scans. It's a good thing we're ruled by morally upright elite. Imagine the damage they could do with all of that, you see? And this is how it's going to be. If you want to function, you want to do anything, you want access to the internet, you want to be on social media, you want to go to the movie theater, you want to go to the comedy club, all right, you want to get on an airplane, you want to go, you want to eat, you want to maybe have a business. Hey, all these things are going to be required of you, man. And like I said, it's going to be a gradual. First, they're going to require your biometrics, and then they're going to tell you, look, we have all your biometrics, but in order to fully confirm it, to fully make it foolproof, you need to take this charagma in your ass, man. All right, and we've been telling you these things, and now, hey, it's here. Now, the system is getting ready to roll out, and if you don't cooperate, if you don't worship it, then guess what? You will be killed. You will be separated, man. All right, and these devils ain't gonna give a damn if you can't eat, your kids can't eat, you can't do this, you can't do that. Hey, if you want it, worship us, bow down, and get with the program. And you see, and this is why we got to, start preparing ourselves to, to really separate from this society and really put our faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and be prepared to, hey, if you have family, if you have wife and children, this might be the breaking point that's going to sever you from, your wife or your children or loved ones or situations, because we're going to have to choose who we're going to serve, man, eventually at the end of the day. And it's going to get hard, man. It's going to be tempting. It's going to be a temptation, as the scriptures say. Let me get this, man. Well, let me read this first. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, all right? And this is one of his nefarious and wicked devices, all right? He's going to tell you, he's going to basically make it seem as if either, he's going to force you to say that, look, your ability to live and to survive is totally going to be, and he's going to have the ball in his court, and he's going to tell you, if you want to eat, you want to drink, you want to feed your family, all right, you want to be able to function, you want some type of comfortability, then guess what? I'm giving you the option. I'm giving you your only way out, man. And for a lot of people, who don't have faith or don't have trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, they're going to take that way out, man, because hey, when they can't eat and when you ain't got no water and you are basically shunned from this society and looked at as a black sheep. You see, we saw a glimpse of that when, dealing with the unjabbed and the jabbed, man. You see how much division and how many families that broke up, how many divorces that caused, how many friends fell out because one took it and one didn't take it. How the hell you think this is going to play out, man? How much division and how much more separation of family and loved ones is this going to cause? Division. The people that have it and that can buy and sell and that's worship the beast, how the hell you think they're going to look at those who didn't want to worship the beast or who didn't want to receive that mark in their right hand or in their forehead and go along with the system in order for them to function? And it's going to be just like Black Mirror. If those who have bowed down and got charagma'd up and that are able to buy and sell and are somewhat functioning in society, hey, for them to be even seen talking to a non-charagma or a non-believer of the beast system, hey, they're not going to talk to you or waste time worrying about you. They could be penalized and fined for even being seen conversating with you, or giving you a piece of bread or giving you a glass of water. That could highly affect their social credit score, and they can be dinged and restricted from certain, certain amenities, man. So it's not going to be in their best interest to even talk or to even look upon you, knowing the penalty that they could get from doing that. So it's just going to create this whole serious and dire situation to where, hey, our faith is going to have to be on 10, man. Let me get this. All right. Let me get 3 and 10. This is a Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. And what's that? When they push this sea ragamuffin upon the whole world, man. To where this devil is going to tell you, look, either you're going to take this or you're going to be, put before a firing squad. We're going to put your head in the guillotine, or we'll just lock you up indefinitely and put you in one of these concentration camps until you hopefully see the light. And this is just how bad it's going to get. But hey, at the end of the day, we have to keep our faith totally intact and trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says, and I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. It says, behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And what do we ultimately have is this truth and our testimony and faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and we know things are going to get bad. We know that, we're going to be tested and tried in these last days. But hey, as long as our faith is in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, hey, the Lord said he's going to take care of his servants, man. His servants are going to eat and drink and be merry, man. Now, I can't tell you exactly how that's going to play out or how the Lord's going to do it, but we know that there's nothing that's impossible, with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And just like that brother had that dream, hey, that's the type of hope that we have, that regardless of what situation that we may find ourselves in, that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to always take care and make provision for his elect. All right, and we know that, hey, that this thing is coming quick, man. We know that Esau is on the move. We know that he's not going to stop, but hey, it's going to be what it's going to be. And everything in that article is going to lead to this right here, Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, which is that charagma, that sea ragamuffin, that micro sea hip. You see? Or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, and that's Esau Edom, Psi Chi stigma. All right, and that stigma part goes into him implanting this mark inside of your right hand as a badge of the followers and the worshipers of the Antichrist. And this whole digital system, all of this biometrics, all of this digital permission is nothing but a gradual step to the charagma, man. So you've been warned, be wise, and understand that, hey, this is a end time prophecy, and we know exactly where it's leading and where it's headed. So Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Lord willing, you were fed. Shalom.